Hello, I'm Jenny May. I'm from Hereford Yoga Centre. I'm going to do a very short yoga session with you today. And I just wanted to offer you this for Wellbeing Week. I know some of you are celebrating Wellbeing Week at school. I don't know if any of you have done yoga before. It's really just a way of feeling comfortable with ourselves, in our bodies, in our minds, and knowing that whatever happens outside, we can have a sort of strength in ourselves that continues. So, without further ado, we're gonna make a start. Now, some of you will be at school, some of you will be at home, lots of you will be at home, so you can definitely try this with your parents or carers or siblings or just on your own. Very simple, and what I really love about yoga is that everybody can do it. You don't have to be a certain age, a certain gender, a certain ability or fitness. Everybody can do it, and all you have to do is follow the really simple instructions, and hopefully what it does eventually is to bring our minds and body really working together. So let's stand up. You can be sitting on a chair. You can have a chair nearby. You know, if you're at school, you're sitting on your school chairs, that's fine. You just need a little bit of space around you, and we're going to stand really, really tall. Now, it's best if you can have your shoes off, but if that's not possible, then it's fine, you keep your shoes on. No problem. But I want you to stand tall and really press your feet into the ground and lift your head up really tall, as high as you can, and stretch your arms down. So your head is going up, but your arms are going down. In yoga, this is called the mountain pose. So it's shaped a little bit like a mountain. And you know how a mountain stands there through years and years, centuries, even millennia, hundreds of thousands of years, mountains can be there without moving. So see if you can be like that, like whatever happens outside, the rain, the wind lashing, blizzards coming down, covered in snow, hot sun, whatever happens outside, the mountain stays steady. Good. Now we're just going to lift our arms up. So lift your arms all the way up and breathe in. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Deep breath out through your nose. Arms down. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to lift up onto our tiptoes. I'm going to show you from the side, but you can stay facing your screen. Okay, so deep breath in. Lift your arms up. Also come right up onto your tiptoes. See if you can balance there. Reach right up to the sky. And breathe out, feet down, arms down. Breathe in, arms up. Right up to your tiptoes. And breathe out, feet down, arms down. Breathe in. Last time now, all the way up. See if you can take a few breaths right up there. Be as tall as you can, right on your tiptoes. Can you balance? And feet down, arms down. Really good. Okay, so we're going to stand like a mountain again, but then we're going to be doing a different pose called the tree pose. Okay, so some of you might already know this. We have to have one trunk if we're going to be a tree. Okay, we're agreed? Just one trunk. So this leg is going to turn out to the side, and that's going to be your first branch. So this leg is going to become a branch, this leg is going to become the trunk of the tree. So lift this foot up, just practice that a few times and see if you can stand on that leg just with that foot in the air. If it's difficult, you can put your hand on your chair or you can put your hand on the wall. Okay, like this. This foot goes up. Good. And then this foot goes on your leg. So this is like your first little branch here. It would be a good tree for climbing because it's got a branch near the ground. Okay? And then your arms are going to be your other branches. So stretch them out to the side. Now what does a tree have? It has a trunk, it has branches. At the bottom it has its roots. So you have to imagine your foot is like rooted into the floor. But then the branches are going to lift up towards the sun. So lift up, lift your branches up. Imagine you've got sap inside you like a tree that's rising up through the branches. Lift, lift, lift. And then arms down, leg down. Okay, so you can just take one arm up if you're using your other hand for balance. Let's do the other side. So always in yoga, we're trying to bring a kind of balance in our bodies, in our minds. So if we do something with one side of our body, almost always we do the same thing with the other side. So we balance it out. Turn this leg out. Lift this leg. Again, we'll do it a few times. Good. You've got your hand on your chair or the wall if you need to for balance. Hold your ankle and press your foot into your leg. Press your foot there. Stretch your arms out. Turn your arms and lift your arms up, 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 up. Take a few breaths. Remember, your foot is like it has roots coming out of it into the ground, and your arms are like branches lifting up to the sun. And bring the arms down and release. You know, if you fall down, it's absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. You just start again. So, can do just a couple more poses. You're going to be a dog now. Okay, so some of you might know this pose as well. It's called downward dog. So you're going to have your hands on the floor, your feet on the floor, and your knees on the floor to begin with. Then you tuck your toes under. You'll lift off your knees and lift your bottom right up into the air. Right up. So press with your hands and move your legs back. Stretch your arms and your legs, both arms, both legs really, really long and straight. And then rest down. Very good. Okay, we're going to try that again. Then we're going to go to upward facing dog. Okay, so I'll show you how. So lift your knees up. Take your legs back. Stretch both your arms, both your legs. Your bottom has to be the highest point. It's like that's the top of the mountain now. Lift up your bottom, your hips. Okay, now you're going to bring your hips forwards. Look between your hands. Swing forwards. Lift your chest and look up. Good, and then knees down. So we'll try all of that again. Tuck your toes. Lift off your knees. I hope your grown-ups are joining in as well. So stretch your body. Stretch your arms and your legs completely. Both arms, both legs evenly, equally extended. Evenly, equally long. Both arms, both legs. Okay, now look forwards. Swing forwards. You're not going to put your knees down. Look up. Open your chest. And then the knees come down, look forwards and come back. Last time, same thing. Okay, now we're going to go a few times between downward dog and upward dog. So, legs back, stretch your arms, your legs evenly, equally. And then look forwards, upward dog. Can you curve the shoulders back and lift up your chin? Look up to the sky. And then without putting your knees down now, back to downward dog. And upward dog, swing forwards. Hips up, head down, downward dog. One more time, upward dog, hips down, head up. Swap it around, hips up, head down. Good, and then rest to your knees. So this is just a little taster, so we're going to finish off with the toes together and the knees apart. And if you can, you sit, so you're kneeling. So you're sitting on your feet. Then you stretch your arms forwards. Now, this is often called the child pose. So I thought, since it's Child Wellbeing Week, it's a nice one to do. It's a really safe feeling pose because we've got the floor. And the ground, you know, the ground is always going to be there to support us. So if we can get in touch with that, it's really a nice steadying feeling. Rest the head down. Really stretch the arms forwards, but keep your bottom back on your feet. Close your eyes. And really rest your head and your eyes down, like they're resting, even kind of melting down into the earth, down into the floor. And then walk your hands towards yourself and come up. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. If you'd like to do a bit more, we've got some slightly longer sessions. 20 minutes, I think our sessions are on YouTube, so you can have a look at those. You can do this as many times as you like as well. During the school day is really good. If you get tired or bored, You can revitalise a little bit. And you can come and see us at Hereford Yoga Centre once everything's open again. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I hope to see you soon.